Welcome to today's Business Report. I'm Denise Williams, here to bring you the stories shaping the financial world and guiding your journey to smarter business decisions. Let's dive into the top headlines. The Bank of Jamaica's profit jumped to $6.2 billion during the period January 1 to March 25 of this year. The central bank's local assets dropped, however, to $241.9 billion this year from $287.2 billion for the corresponding period last year. Jamaica's net international reserves, which measures the difference between its foreign assets and foreign liabilities, climbed by US $312 million to US $5.79 billion in March. The February figure stood at $5.47 billion. The increase was due to a jump in the country's foreign assets by US $303.7 million to US $5.83 billion in March. Over the period, the country's foreign liabilities fell to US $48.7 million from US $49.4 million in February. The Bank of Jamaica intervened in the foreign exchange market, pumping US $30 million on Wednesday in order to ease the pressure on the dollar. The move was prompted by the perception that the country's trade deficit will widen because of the 10% tariff imposed on Jamaica's export by the United States. Additionally, there are concerns that U.S. immigration policies will have a negative impact on tourism and remittance flows. In corporate movements, Innovative Energy Group is announcing the appointment of Dr. Conrad Miller as President and Chief Executive Officer effective April 14. Previously, Dr. Miller served as Director of Engineering Services among other leadership roles at Jamaica Energy Partners, JB Ethanol, and Windalco. Also, Pulse Investments Limited has advised that Ms. Romay Gordon has resigned as co-managing director and company secretary of Pulse Investments Limited effective March 31, 2025. Pulse has further advised that Ms. Gordon will remain a director of the company and Ms. Safia Cooper will assume the post of managing director. For the trading period ending April 9, 2025, these were the most actively traded stocks. Toll road operator Trans-Jamaican Highway Limited with 87,282,198 units traded, representing 82.52% of market sales volume. Media distributor and real estate developer Kintyre Holdings Jamaica Limited with 3,163,186 units traded, representing 5.53% of market sales volume. Alternative energy provider Wigton Energy Limited with 2,216,572 units traded, representing 2.10% of market sales volume. We now shift our focus to the Forex market rate set by the Bank of Jamaica. On April 9, 2025, the Bank of Jamaica reported US $82.75 million purchased and US $80.32 million sold by Forex traders. Forex traders earned $1.11 per dollar, selling the US at $158.79 and buying the US at $157.68. The Canadian dollar netted Forex traders $1.58 per transaction, with selling at $111.56 and buying at $109.98. The British pound yielded Forex traders $7.71 in profits, with selling at $204.55 and buying at $196.84. For our credit report tip of the day, you are doing everything you're supposed to. You're paying down your balances, checking your credit score, asking questions at the bank. But instead of getting help, you're getting blank stares, bounced around departments, or worse, ignored. Let's be honest, rebuilding credit isn't just about numbers. It's about navigating systems that weren't built to support you when you're trying to bounce back. But don't let a few gatekeepers shake your resolve. Stay focused, stay consistent, and build with intention. One of the things you can do is request a credit officer. Ask for someone in the lending or credit department. They're better equipped than frontline staff. Also, ask about credit score simulators. Some banks offer tools that model how different actions affect your score. Use them. Now, rebuilding your financial life as a professional woman over the age of 45 can feel like an uphill battle, especially when life has thrown its fair share of setbacks. The people who are really succeeding are the ones who have a real goal to be wealthy, and you have to fight to stay wealth-minded. So get up, get out, and get your fire back. Here are some ways to create an atmosphere for cash flow using the very life you've lived. One of the things you can do is simplify commitments. Free up energy and time to focus on income-generating projects. And then build a wealth team. That's your accountant, coach, investment advisor, and attorney. And that wraps up today's business report. I'm Denise Williams, reminding you that every financial decision is a step toward your future. Until next time, stay focused, stay informed, and keep striving for success. See you soon.